Copyright and piracy is a terrible thing. It destroys industries. We love our blockbuster films, TV shows, and the newest, hottest music. We love it so much that we spend our hard-earned money on it. But unfortunately, the internet is flooded with illegal copies of these media forms available for free. These torrent sites allow you to watch Family Guy and Top Gear and other shows like that to be streamed to you, the live viewer, free of charge. And if the shows aren't being paid for, or if the program isn't supported by the views, the company loses money. Therefore, meaning jobs have to be cut because there's not enough money flowing around, and production value drops, and the program becomes either rubbish or gets hacked. At the moment, the US Senate is debating and considering a new law to pass, Bill S.978. This would see it illegal to stream or put on the internet television programs, feature films, and music videos. If caught, the offender will either get a hefty fine of thousands upon thousands of dollars or a 5-year prison sentence. This is a serious punishment for a serious crime. However, the bill classes the broadcast of video game footage and gameplay as a copyright infringement. This is ridiculous. I totally understand and support the decision for the punishment for films and music, but for video games? Yes, it's a media form, but by putting gameplay on the internet, it isn't stealing. The submitter isn't declaring the game as themselves. Unfortunately, the Senate and lawmakers don't seem to have grasped the concept of the gaming world. Up-and-coming games and developers depend on their viral fanbase. It depends on companies like IGN, CVG, Machinima, and PC Gamer to review their game and tell the readers/viewers about the game and give a fair representation of the product. They depend on the gameplays and let plays to hit YouTube every day and to go out on a large crowd of viral gamers. For example, the indie game Minecraft only became known through the publicity on YouTube and forums. Industry icons like C. from Machinima gave it a massive platform and persuaded thousands into buying the game unintentionally. I myself bought the game eventually just through the amount of hype it got and the publicity. To be able to broadcast legally, you would have to ask the permission of the publisher, e.g. EA, Ubisoft or Sony, formally, and then supply that formal justification before you upload or broadcast. Clan matches and tournaments would have to go too. MLG and StarCraft events would lose sponsorship and deals and all that, and they would all have to close down. So let's recap. If the bill is passed and you do live in the USA and you were to upload or stream gameplay footage of, say, Duke Nukem Forever, the video would be taken down, your account would be suspended, and you would either get a hefty fine of thousands upon thousands of dollars or a 5-year prison sentence. If you're outside the States, your video would be removed and your account be suspended, and you may be issued a fine. This would have an incredible impact on the many companies that have been set up through the success of gameplay and materials of the video games. Companies like Machinima that dominate the YouTube market, NGT, Hazard Cinema, The Game Station, Optic Nation and T-Mobile. The hobby of millions would disappear overnight, whether that's watching or making these videos. The law would deny them of this expressive art form. It's bleak, I know, it's terrible news. And this would also mean that the world famous E3 event every June would have to be cancelled. By having it there, apparently, it too would be breaking the copyright laws. But it's not all doom and gloom. Together we can fight against the misunderstanding, the senators, and group mutually. If we care about the future of our game and the industry, we'll have to do something about it. Log on to act.demandprogress.org. Sign up against the bill, and together we can save our beloved games. That link will be in the description. Please sign up. It's really urgent. I totally understand the movement against pirated films, TV shows and music, but for video games, it's just ludicrous. I hope that these lawmakers have some sort of sense knocked into them and their minds are altered. Thanks guys.